Hi everyone, we're gonna be making dinner tonight because right now I'm doing this like spring glow up challenge. It's for 60 days. I have all the details on my Instagram highlights. We also have a group chat with a bunch of girlies on Geneva who are all doing it, and like everyone's like really inspiring me. Even like people are talking about the workouts they're doing, people are talking about like recipes that they're loving, people are talking about like just like ways to motivate yourself with it. It's been like amazing. It's honestly been like such an amazing community and I've loved watching it. I've loved taking part of it. But one of the parts of the spring glow up challenge is that for eating, the diet has to be high protein, low sugar, and high fiber. So I'm gonna just cook dinner tonight. I'm like in kind of a lazy mood. Like I'm wearing just like a chill outfit. I wanna make salmon because it's one of my like favorite proteins. We're just gonna make this like really easy. Like nothing about this is probably gonna look cute, but it will taste good and it will be really, really freaking nutritious. Let's get into it. Honestly, I don't really love Trader Joe's. A lot of people know that, but I do love their wild caught salmon because I feel like the price point's really good. And like even at Whole Foods, I feel like sometimes it's so hard to find wild caught salmon. So I always get my salmon from Trader Joe's. I found this at Trader Joe's too. It's called Trader Joe's Salmon Rub. It's a seasoning blend. I've really never seen it with the seasoning before. I don't love that it has brown sugar, but the sugar per serving is like less than a gram. And the other ingredients are good, like there's no gross oils, whatever. And my mom makes a salmon seasoning spread on her own that has like a little bit of brown sugar, and it just makes like the best glaze on top. So I'm excited. I really want to use this. So I think I'm gonna do this on my salmon in the air fryer, and I'm just gonna cut this in half and make it into 2 pieces so I can have half of this for lunch tomorrow too. This is just like a really little hack that I like to do when I'm cooking, and like I don't want to wash a ton of different things. If I'm using the air fryer and I already have to wash that, I will take like a baking pan. This one is gross, honestly. I don't recommend Crate & Barrel baking pans, but this one I'll take out and then I'll put some aluminum foil on top, and I'll like use that as my surface, and then I'll throw it out. I know it's like not the most sustainable thing ever, but if you're cooking for yourself, you know it's already kind of a pain. So it's just something that makes being healthier a little bit easier to me, so it's worth it. Oh wait, this guy comes with 2. I did not realize this. Take the salmon out. I'm just gonna cut this in half and then lay it on my aluminum. I'm gonna use some avocado oil on top of this. I just really like the Chosen Foods avocado when I'm like cooking, and then for like salad dressings a lot, if I want more of like an oily taste, I'll use like a good olive oil. So I'm just using a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna drizzle a teeny bit. I'm gonna like literally put that all over. We're just gonna take this salmon rub. This stuff's so easy, I'm excited to try it. We're just gonna sprinkle this on to create like a rub situation. Pack that into it. Actually perfect, because at that exact moment in time, our air fryer was ready. Take this thingy out. So I am going to take this guy, veggie stir fry, also from Trader Joe's, and if I can freaking get this open, I'm just gonna saute some of this. I like using this just as like a side for like multiple meals throughout the week. You also can just make like one big stir fry. So I'm gonna take a pan and just put some oil in and get it hot. We got the salmon cooking, we got the veggies cooking. Now we're just gonna make like a little side salad while I kind of explain why this is like the diet plan for the Glow Up series. Many years ago, I started my health journey. I went back to school for nutrition, got really into health and wellness. And in that time period, I saw a major glow up with my body. I lost weight. My face was like very glowy. I had a lot of strides with my mental health, as anxious as I had been in the past, and I also was in a pretty happy state of my life, and I just felt really mentally clear. I felt really, really, really good. And it didn't happen overnight. Like, it took a while for me to make those changes. And then last year at this time, which is like spring, I feel like I kind of had a second glow up. Wait 1 second, I gotta check these. So like last year at this time, I had like a second glow up where I feel like I was probably the most confident last April, May than I had ever been in my life. Like, my skin, I look at pictures from that time period and my skin is like I didn't really have to wear makeup. Like, I put like a little bit of mascara and maybe some under eye concealer on, but my skin was like literally glowing. And then I was like in such a good place mentally. I just felt really, really confident about myself, like very, very confident. I also just felt like very happy, and I also was like at peak fitness. Like, I feel like I looked really, really good. And like I said, I felt very, very healthy. Over the summer, I kind of got a little bit burnt out from my health routine, which happens. I just had to make it a little bit more sustainable for me. And I also was moving to New York, which is like a totally different, you know, environment than Utah had been for the past years. So I feel like it just took me a while to like get back into my fitness routine here, and also to figure out, first of all, how to be healthy living on my own again, and then how to be healthy in a city that, to be quite frank, is very revolved around drinking and partying and going to restaurants, and you know, so I had to figure out New York a little bit myself, and like where I kind of fit into that city. I feel like I kind of had a de-glow up, and I'm not saying that in like a negative way towards myself. I just think I'm not at my healthiest peak right now, which is completely fine. Again, I'm not saying that as like a negative self-talk. It's just me being real with myself and adapting to it. Quick pause. I have spring mix in here, and I just cut up some heart of palm, which I love in salads, and I'm just putting that in as well. I want to become the version of myself that I was last May, because that was such a confident version of myself, and I was really, really taking care of myself, really taking care of my body. It was not in a toxic way whatsoever. Like, I was just really, really happy with how I felt, how I looked. So I pretty much did like months of reflecting and was like, how did I get to that point of feeling that good? And these are so freaking good. Do you guys ever just eat hearts of palm? I could literally just eat these plain. I love them. A lot of reflecting. Need to check on the food. I feel like salmon's almost done. But I did a lot of reflecting, and I literally wrote down everything that I did to get to that point, and I'm like, I'm doing it again. Doing it again in 60 days. Whoever wants to join me can join me, but we are gonna have a spring freaking glow up so we feel amazing about ourselves for summer. And at that time, I was eating super whole food diet. Yes, obviously I love to go out to restaurants. I'm a huge foodie, so I'm not gonna like restrict myself, but during the week, eating really clean. And even when I go to restaurants, I want to make protein my focus again. I feel like since I moved to New York, I have not been doing that, which is, again, totally fine, but I'm ready to eat that way again. And then just focusing on a lot less sugar. I feel like even for me, I do drink alcohol. I like to be social and go out with my friends on the weekends and have a few drinks, and it's just gotten out of hand though with like how sugary my drinks have been. Like, I will order a margarita and then a margarita, and I'm like, I can cut it at one margarita. Like, I don't need to be all doing all that things. But for the 60-day challenge, there's no sugary drinks. So you can't do wine, you can't do, yeah, like fun cocktails, you can't do even like fruit juices. Like, there is no sugary drinks. You can do like a smoothie because that's like real fruit, but still don't like overdo it with the sugar there. I think I'm gonna do some garbanzo beans. The thing for diet is you have to chug a gallon of, not chug, but you have to drink a gallon of water every single day, which I know sounds crazy, but like, I was drinking a gallon of water almost consistently when I was at my peak for a year. So And like in the last, I don't know what it is about the winter and the cold months, but like I go into hibernation mode and I almost forget that water like exists. Like I don't forget that water exists, but like I don't drink as much water as I should at all. So a gallon of water a day. Those are like the 3 main nutrition things. And then the other parts of the exercise, which I can share down below, are like about your mind. So you have to wake up in the morning at a consistent time every day, even on weekends. You have to do 15 minutes of like inner work in the morning before work. So whether that's, you can like totally choose. It can be journaling, it can be meditation, it can be breath work, but just 15 minutes to like grow yourself every morning. And then at night or anytime during the day, you have to do 5 minutes of affirmations in the mirror. So like I recommend doing that when you're like doing your skincare, brushing your teeth. You have to work out every day. So that doesn't mean you have to do like an hour-long workout. Because I love 75 hard, but I feel like the time, 75 hard takes a lot of time. So you have to do a workout a day. That can be a 30-minute workout. That can be a 25-minute workout. That can be an hour workout. Just whatever works for you. It's just about consistency of moving your body every day. Plus you have to do 1 hot girl walk. The time doesn't really matter as much. It's more just that consistent activity. But also don't just do like a 4-minute walk. Like make it a walk. Oh, the other big one for your mind too is reading at night instead of scrolling. So like once you go in your bed, you cannot touch your phone. Because that's just a toxic cycle and it keeps us up all night long and it's just not good for us, and reading's so good for us. So we're eliminating the endless scrolling too for our minds. And then the last thing is a progress picture every 2 weeks, because I don't believe in the scale. First of all, because your body can change a lot, your skin can change a lot, your mind can change a lot, and the number on the scale doesn't change. Or it can even go up because you're building more muscle. I feel like so many, especially females, are just not eating enough protein lately. I feel like even like friends that I talk to or people I talk to online or just honestly past clients, they are almost scared of protein. They're like, I'm not gonna gain weight from that. I'm like, no, you're not gonna gain weight from protein. Protein's actually how you're gonna do the opposite of gain weight. It's gonna help you build muscle and help you lose fat, and it's gonna keep you satiated and full all day. So a high protein diet is king. I don't give like an exact number of the protein that they have to eat, but protein at every meal. That's the way you should think about it. Adding some cucumbers. And then, again at Trader Joe's, I did a huge Trader Joe's haul, but I found this vegan Caesar dressing. But the ingredients are pretty good, so adding this in tonight. Trying to make my meal easy tonight, but still really healthy. It's pretty solid. And then this is the final thing. So it's like the stir fry, we got the salmon, the salad. So thanks so much for cooking dinner with me, guys. Join the challenge. I would love you guys to join the glow up challenge. We're all gonna glow the F up this year. Look amazing, feel amazing for summer, feel like our best selves, look like our best selves. I am going to clean up this, honestly, not that bad of a mess, and then I'm gonna eat and enjoy my night, but subscribe to my channel and we'll do more of this.